A face never lies. Throughout my journey in photography, I have captured so many portraits, and my interest in capturing and shooting people's portrait was always a moment or an emotion that comes out of people's face. I realized with the years that the camera is not capturing what people are showing, but is more of telling a story which is not told by the people. When I take this experience into the corporate life, it says a lot, because we hear a lot about how much we care about people, how much do we want to know about people, and the basic thing is every time you go in corporate, say, "Hey, how are you?" And most of people will reply, "I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm doing well," and everything. But that's what they are saying. And when I bring it to the portrait analogy, I have a great story. When I was in Samsung in Algeria, and we had a president, Mr. Song from Korea, who wanted everybody in the morning to come and greet him in his own office. It was like a strange for us. But again, he was a unique character, not very extrovert, but he was having his way, and it was literally his way or the highway. But one day in a casual discussion, I asked him, I said, "Mr. Song, let me ask you this question." He said, "Go ahead." I said, "Why do you want everybody to come and greet you in the morning?" He said, "That's a nice attention to this request." He said, "For people to come early morning to greet me, I can see through their face, through their body language, whether they are doing fine or something is going wrong. And that allows me to ask questions and offer my support." I was really impressed by that, because in normal situation we would have labeled and judged his request, "Oh, he wants to be greeted," or whatever. But in reality, that was a way he made people pass by him, that he can see what they are not telling. And with that analogy, the latest trend, which I've noticed since COVID, when you're hiring people, we do a lot of interviews online. Especially now we speak about hybrid, work from distance or whatever. But in reality, we always insisted that the final interview has to be face-to-face. Simply because when you sit with a person in a room and you're actively present, you're not just sitting there, you might notice what is behind the very lovely, well-built commercial speech to sell their talent and their profile. You're hearing and you're seeing something where it's an energy shift, it's an emotion, it's a body reaction. I remember one day we were having 17 candidates interviewed in Nigeria with my friend and HR at that time. And one of the candidates, we just asked a question and the reaction was really aggressive. And that's the moment we realized it is worth either flying to be in front of the candidates or make them fly, because the face will tell you much more than a CV. And that's why I always say a portrait and a face never lie. Now, let me ask you a question. In your experience, what is the story, or what is that moment you've seen something that people were not showing, but you've seen it?